Hello, my name is Eddie Tofpik. I'm Head of Technical Analysis and Senior Markets Analyst at ADM Investor Services International Limited. Here is your daily technical analysis of stock index futures. I'll start with the UK FTSE futures. A new recent high on Friday, but also a bearish dark cloud cover pattern. These opposing patterns can be explained by the following. We are within now a very narrowing late September to date rising wedge pattern, which has below a pierced recent uptrend support currently at 73.29 and above a trendline resistance, actually quite a good one as well, a 3-pointer currently at 7400. The big question now is when will it make a genuine break, either higher or lower. So far today, what on the surface looks like an indecisive spinning top, but it is also piercing once again of the uptrend. However, the market seems reluctant to push lower by too far right now. German DAX futures. Yet another new all-time high on Friday, and also an action that leaves a somewhat bitter taste in the mouth, as it was an indecisive doji cross as well. Overall, it was still a follow-on higher, if muted, to the previous Friday's unusual key reversal up. That was also an indecisive spinning top. Top side, we still have the large upper bull channel line currently at 16,356. And seemingly little else until the higher 50% projected Fibonacci line at 16,637. Meanwhile below, well, it's as I've said previously, bar this congestion around the highs, roughly between the lesser projected Fibonacci line at 15,970 and the previous all-time high at 16,024, we have little in the way until the congestion a little way below, which includes within it the 50% projected Fibonacci line at 15,629. The flatlining medium moving average, currently 15,632, and the also flatlining short medium moving average, currently 15,594. So far today, a slightly higher open, but then that tested down towards Friday's low, but didn't quite make it before a fresh attempt higher, though again not quite making it as yet. US E-mini S&P futures. A bullish white soldier yesterday, countering the bearishness seen through most of last week after the previous Monday's bearish double. Importantly, it's still verified, on a closing basis at least, that the broken lower trend line currently at 46.52 of the old June to September rising wedge pattern, that's currently between 46.52 and 46.92, was a decent rising dynamic support. However, this broken rising wedge is getting thinner and thinner. Overhead, we still have the 50% projected Fibonacci line at 46.95, which has been repeatedly pierced, but as yet has not received a close over it. Further up, we have a speculative possible target X in the 47.72 area. Now, this target X is for the same old broken rising wedge pattern. I'm not overly keen on this idea topside, but it seems appropriate I should share it just in case. Meanwhile, below, we have the September high at 45.49.5. So far today, a higher open and a test up towards the upper trend line of the rising wedge, but as yet, no move over it. French CAC 40 futures. A second bullish white soldier and another new all-time high on Friday. Perhaps most importantly of all, this was a high made on Friday at 17.96, which was one big figure over target X1 in the 17.95 area. This is the initial target for the recent June to October diamond continuation pattern. So the target was achieved. We have a secondary target X2 in the 72.75 area, which would obviously be harder to get. In between here and there, we have seemingly very little apart from the 100% projected Fibonacci line at 71.36 and the newer 50% projected Fibonacci line at 71.85. Below, well, we now have congestion in the 70.31 to 70.45 area, though it is new and untested, and not that big as well. Beyond that, well, we still have the support of the 100% projected Fibonacci line at 69.68, the 50% projected Fibonacci line at 69.12, and the previous September 2000 all-time high at 69.51. So far today, a slightly lower open, but then a fresh move high into new territory, and now approaching the 100% projected Fibonacci line at 71.36. Thank you for listening. This short version broadcast gives you essential market patterns and consequences. Please be aware of the risk disclaimer posted with this broadcast. Copyright is Eddie Tofpik and ADM Investor Services International Limited. And here comes the final bit.